about retirement, what's the first word that comes to mind? If I ask my children, they will say retirement equals old age, grandparents, boring, and it's a distant way for many Generation Z and Generation Alpha. They don't even think about retirement. So how do we reframe retirement in this day and age? You cannot no longer tell people that you're going to work for 40 years and you're going to have an income and live your life, right? So basically what we want to sell in terms of retirement at the EPF now today, we're going to tell people that retirement isn't an age. It's the day that work becomes a choice. Work becomes not a necessity. You don't want to go to work on a Monday morning and have your boss tell you what to do. When you retire, you want to have a choice to live the life that you want, to do whatever you want, to travel or play golf or do spiritual things, and that's how we want to sell retirement. But the biggest problem with retirement is present bias. The biggest problem is retirement is not difficult in the sense that people don't have money. I mean, some people don't have money really, but some people have the money, but what's stopping them? So the thing is, the brain is wired, to think for today. So if I want to give you this example, if I want to ask a young person here today, would you go for your chaji or latte, and it costs you 15 ringgit? So is it really that you cannot save, or you want to save that for tomorrow? So it means like only 15 ringgit, it doesn't do much for me, the person will think. But when you think about it, 15 ringgit every day, and if the person starts at the age of 18 or 20, that 15 ringgit is 700,000 and more. And this is just me using a very conservative figure of 5%. So, but can you really sell that to a young person today? I don't know, but we have to start to reframe retirement. The word retirement itself comes from two words. One is Latin and also French word. So it means to retreat. It's to step away from activity of public life. Only in recent years, or in the 18th century or the 19th century perhaps, people start to introduce retirement as stopping work, Yes, work stops, but the bills don't stop. You still have to pay for your food. You still face cost of living, so on and so on. But that is the biggest challenge for EPF today also in working with young people, because Gen Z and Gen Y, they are the largest cohort walking in the face of this earth, including Malaysia. That's the largest cohort. I just